another shop setup video today. We got some lights hung up there last video. Got all the sleds ran into the compound here. Things are looking good. Things are looking good in a big way. Continue on this morning with the shop setup vlogs. A little bit of weather coming in, so there's some outdoor stuff I'd like to get done here today. Tommy!
Hey, be quiet while I'm making videos.
My botanical garden edit suite, that thing's pretty much over. It's getting freaking cold out. Another day, another shop vlog. Another day of moving stuff around in hopes that one day we're gonna have a usable shop.
Everything is inside now except for my super jet. I forgot all about it.
It's a chilly morning. Today. This thing is the funnest thing I've done in the summer in a while. I think I had it out like 6 or 7 times. Wow, all my machines are in here, and there is still so much room. I wasn't always filming with this thing, like, especially once the move started up, but I did have it out a couple of times for a few videos, and I can tell you guys, if you're looking into doing something where you feel like a total newbie at, stand-up jet skiing is the sport for you. Just gonna get this battery on charge here since I killed it. Gonna use the C-Tech charger. If you guys are in the market for a power sports charger or a charger of any kind, this is the brand of smart charger, battery maintainer. I've been using this thing for, oh boy, like this brand for maybe 15 years, something like that, a long time. This thing is a charger maintainer, so it'll charge up your battery, but it'll also maintain it, and you can leave it plugged in the whole season. So, plug it in, it's gonna check it. We're gonna make sure we're on normal style battery. It has option for lithium. Charge and then care once it's up. I don't know what the turkey's problem is today. Well, the sparrows kind of got in here already, but this is the jet ski holder. That is just going to go into the receiver of the truck, and then it'll just have like a little cradle for it there. And that is a chicken. And when we come back in an hour, there's going to be an egg there. Now, when it came to the world of jet skis, I kind of got into it. But snowmobiles right now. Jet skis next year. So it can sit here and wait till the summer, and well, maybe we'll work on it. It's like an old, so it's a Yamaha Superjet 650. I forget if it's a 90 or 91. Whatever the first year, I think it's a 90. The first year that they came out, that's what this is. And it's the 650 twin, so it is not the 701. That's okay though, it can sit in here all winter. That's okay though, it can sit. That's okay though, it can sit. That's okay though, it can sit in here all winter. And that's okay, it can sit in here all winter among its other 2-stroke brethren in here. And then we can work on it maybe in the winter. And it's kind of pretty crazy how there's no 4-stroke. There's no 4-stroke sled in here. That's pretty crazy. I was thinking about clearing out the cold storage part of the building. That's this part of the building, this part right here. Then there's like some garbage And then there's like some garbage stuff back in here and up against the wall. And the plan was to clear that all out, but my helper is coming next week now. We need a quad in this place. I had a side-by-side, but I didn't really use it, so I got rid of it. We need like an old Honda Foreman or something. Like Ben has like this old Honda Foreman 450 that he rides around, and that's all he uses. And that's pretty much what we need around here. I didn't realize a new Renegade was $26,000.
How about this? I'll trade you your quad for this wicked dirt bike I found. Come on, it's on the marketplace and everything. What's the matter? You don't like it?
Surprise, some more organization needs to happen today. We put up shop lights here last week, and I ordered some new bulbs. We're gonna do just the 3 up there behind me in the middle, since there's only 3 fixtures up there. And I've got enough bulbs coming just for those. So I'm gonna keep those fixtures up, and we're just doing ballastless bulbs. I'll cut out the ballast and we'll see how those look. It's honestly not any cheaper to put up like ballastless bulbs than these. It's actually like the same price. I mean, arguably these behind me are even way better because there's like way less wiring involved, and they're literally just plug and play. But we'll try these out since we did 6 of them on order. I know I talk about lighting a lot, but I'm very particular about it, and I don't like a poorly lit building. There's actually even like a little bit of snow and stuff coming in the forecast. So what I want to do is get everything that's in the yard, everything that's unsheltered, into the building or into its spot. Then if there's anything else around the yard that needs fixing up, I want to do that. So we're going to start with this ramp. I built up this ramp to move out the house when we got out here. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, that's a pretty nice ramp. So instead of me fighting with ramps all the time and occasionally falling off, I decided that, hey, why don't we just build a drive-up one? It's already all there, I just got to build a frame. There's a lot of miscellaneous lumber around here too, so hopefully another project that we will spend $0 on. There's a good start. Oh, hey, what did you do in here? I came in here one day and there was literally a dozen eggs in there. I think it's because I have the little baby potatoes in there still. Found a box of screws. I figured no point in leaving this thing unfinished. No more falling off ramps for this guy. Till I fall off this ramp. I'll have to actually buy one. I couldn't find one as scrap. I want to just do a board across the bottom of all 3 points there. Let's see how the Superjet did. And the lights came while we were working on the ramp there, yet still no brake booster for my pickup truck. So I got 6 lights in here, and we have 3 fixtures with 6 bulbs right above us. Someone had suggested to me in the last video that I go around and I pull out all the ballasts from behind these light fixtures, and then I could replace them with ballastless LED tube lights. So we're gonna give that a shot. But these lights have a little bit more of a hood on them, so we might get some better quality of light. Either way, the shop needs a bunch of lights, so I'm just gonna keep trying stuff until I do something I like.
Maybe the geese will use the ramp. Yeah, they'll get going, and they can kind of get going fast enough that they can lift their little feeties off the ground a little bit. They're too fat to fly, but they can glide, kind of. Okay, that is a wrap on today's video here. The weather's changing quick. We got some rain and maybe some snow blowing in. I was hoping to get around to popping those lights up, but just not gonna happen today. I ran out of time, so I got a few other things I got to do around the farm here today. So I'm gonna be taking care of that for the rest of the day here. Thanks everybody for watching today's video. If you liked today's video, tons more just like it as we move into pre-season of sledding here and we continue to set up our new shop. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you very soon in the next video. Come here, chicken.